Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today we are doing a gigantic comparison of Milky toners. Go big or go home, we have 10 in today's video. It's mostly kbeauty as you might expect, but we do have a high-end product and we do have some drugstore products. Timestamps and links are in the description box below if you would like to jump around. And let's just get right into this video because we have a lot to talk about. I think we should start this video with a quick conversation about what is a Milky toner, who is it for, why is it called a Milky toner if it doesn't even contain milk. So when it comes to toners, I think that in general you have two categories. You have your exfoliating toners, self-explanatory, and then you have your hydrating watery toners. And of course, anytime you talk about hydration, you are talking about replenishing water levels within the skin. So here's an example of a watery hydrating toner. And I'm sure everybody knows your moisturizer step, which is the last step in a skincare routine intended to seal everything in and help to prevent water loss, which really is one of the biggest sources of problems for our skin. What happens if you combine these two? You get a Milky toner, an all-in-one product that gives you both hydrating and moisturizing properties. And listen, that's going to be a claim on all 10 of the toners we talk about today. So if that is something you're looking for, you very much may love the category of Milky toners. But beyond that, there's a lot on the market. How do you choose the right one for you? That is why we are going to get into all the little details about these 10 toners. Let's go ahead and get into the comparisons themselves. And for every one of these products, I'm going to be grouping two together. So let's start with, roughly speaking, a couple of my favorites. And just so we're all on the same page, we talked about TirTir recently on the channel. I just want you all to know if you're not interested in buying from this brand, that's fine. That's not the point of my channel. It's just to share. You do you. We will have some dupes, so to speak, in this very video. Okay, but let's talk about these. We have the very viral TirTir Milk Skin Toner. And we have the Thank You Farmer Rice Essential Toner. I feel like both of these are some of the most moisturizing options in this entire video, which you know I would love. I do have a dry skin type after all. Both very moisturizing, both very softening, both support skin health and your skin barrier, and yet you wouldn't think these two would be all that similar. I mean, look at these two ingredients list. They're completely different. So what's going on here? Well, with the Thank You Farmer, they are talking about the benefits that are within that rice extract. We are going to talk more about this in this very video. They talk about how it was harvested, they talk about what kind of rice it is, because at the end of the day, this all does actually matter. While you can't see these ingredients on the ingredients list, they're part of the rice itself. And in addition to that, rice is considered to be a very gentle, innocuous ingredient that just about everybody will be able to use, great for sensitive skin. On the other hand, when TirTir talks about their formula, they talk about the ingredients that you can match up to that ingredients list printed on the box. You know it's got panthenol, you know it's got oat, you know it's got niacinamide. You know what is in this, whereas you know the other product is what's in rice. Did that make sense? But go figure, they do both have very similar claims, and I'm telling you, even though the way they look on camera looks a little different, it almost looks like the Thank You Farmer is thicker, they really feel so similar on your skin. And I feel that the only real difference is the TirTir actually is one of the most glowy products in this video. It's that instant glowiness, that glass skin effect. In contrast, the Thank You Farmer looks a little bit more natural. Now, one more thing I wanted to say in terms of price, you used to be able to get this small size of the Thank You Farmer. I don't know why they took this away, but I can't find it anymore. However, the price on this is actually pretty good. I saw it for about $20 on the iHerb website for about 6.76 fluid ounces of product. So I'll probably have to pick up a full size instead of a mini next time I buy this. All that said, please know that all of these products last a very long time simply because you just don't need a lot of product. Next up, we have some very contrasting products, and yet both of these seem to be very popular. Kind of cult status products. We have one in the K-beauty community, one that is very popular at Sephora. I do feel like the I'm From Rice Toner is one of the most popular in this Milky toners category, but let's talk about it, because on the surface, this one seems a whole lot like the Thank You Farmer. However, there are a few quirks with this one. You have to shake it. It's a little hard to see, but there's actually 2 layers. You do have to shake this. I'm From claims this is a product for brightening with, again, the benefits of the rice ingredients, which they are claiming a higher percentage on. Keep in mind, this will all change in the next few years. I feel like this is a topic that can be really confusing for people. They are claiming it's anti-wrinkle because it has hydrating properties, because it does help with giving your skin extra water, extra moisture. Anytime you add water to your skin, it does make your skin look a little more plump, a little more bouncy and firm. So it's not technically incorrect to say that hydrating products are anti-aging. However, that means that, 99% of products are anti-aging. I tend to think that what people mean when they say they want anti-aging products is something that's a little more effective long-term, something like a retinoid that really, almost remodels your skin. In terms of usage, I don't hate this, but I also don't find it to be my favorite. Sometimes I feel like it's hard to remember to shake it because it does almost look like it's solid. It's a little runny for my taste. It's just it's fine. It's fine. Again, if you love this, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's contrast that to the Farmacy Honey Milk. This is a newer release, and I have to say, it does have some standout attributes to it. This is actually my partner's favorite Milky toner. She loves the way that it feels. It does have this kind of thicker feel to it, very much in contrast to the runniness of the I'm From Rice toner. This one is almost thick, and this almost makes sense when you look at the ingredients list and see that aloe is the first ingredient. It has the smooth consistency that makes it feel like a truly high-end product. My gripe with this, as some of you may remember, is that this is small. It's a little hard to get the product out. I'm sure it's an easy fix, but just as a heads up there. Now with this one, they are saying it hydrates, soothes, relieves redness, strengthens your moisture barrier, as well as moisturizes. And I really do feel that this is a great product for supporting your moisture barrier. I think at the end of the day, I'm not surprised that I ended up liking this. It grew on me. It actually grew on me. Because I really used to love the Farmacy Honey Moisturizer. I used to, and I still do too. But I do feel these are some of my biggest contrasts in this video. Let's get back to talking about some similar products, and these are both going to be more of light Milky toners. We have Isntree's Yam Root Vegan Milk Toner, as well as TirTir's Milk Skin Toner Light. It is wild to me how similar these two feel to apply. I felt like the only real difference between these is that the Yam Root has kind of a little bit of a beige color to it. That's it in terms of appearance and feel while applying. And yet the ingredients on these two are pretty different. So Isntree's Yam Root line is based around being a dupe for the Cosrx snail mucin, or not just Cosrx, but snail mucin as a whole. That's the claim behind Yam Root. It's supposed to be this very hydrating ingredient that compares to snail mucin and yet is a vegan alternative. So that does end up being the main claim with Isntree's. They say that it relieves dryness, it hydrates, it's great for sensitive skin, and it even relieves itchiness that you may get from dryness, simply through being this very deeply hydrating toner. Again, that is super similar to the TirTir Milk Skin Toner Light, although you see a very different ingredients list on this one. This one actually discloses that it has 4% niacinamide. Again, the whole idea with this product is that it was meant to be the oily skin version of TirTir's Milk Toner. Like I'm saying with all of these products, they claim it hydrates and moisturizes, and they say that this one provides more balance to the skin. So you can see why it was made for oily skin types. At the end of the day, though, I don't want it to sound like these are strictly for oily skin. I really think that all skin types would like these. Instead, it's that the heavier milk toners might only appeal to people with very dry skin or those who don't mind feeling their skincare. I am so excited for our next comparison. This is another one that is very similar with very specific differences. We are talking next about the Dr. Ceuracle Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence versus the Mary & May Vegan Blackberry Complex Cream Essence. I see both of these referred to a lot as milky toners, so of course we're going to talk about them in today's video. They are milky, but really the brands call these double phase emulsions, which is a pretty darn good way of describing these, is it not? So with both of these products, what you have is your cream layer, there's your moisturizing layer, and then you have your hydrating, watery layer. It's like the example that I showed you at the beginning of this video, except together in one product. So the idea with both of these is you shake them up, and now you see it. Now you see the milky toner. And both of these have a tint to them. Okay, let's talk about them individually. So first we have the Dr. Ceuracle Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence. This product is popular for such good reason. Kombucha is this incredible ingredient for brightening your skin, for antioxidant properties, wherein, again, they are saying the idea here is that this reduces steps in your skincare routine while still giving you brightening, hydration, soothing, antioxidant properties, etc. But listen, Mary & May's is also an incredible option, this time focusing on blackberry essence. You are getting antioxidant properties. You are even getting some B12 in this formula. So Mary & May says this is great for boosting your skin barrier, for soothing your skin. And in terms of similarities and differences, listen, I just cannot tell you enough how much it feels like the same exact product to me to apply both of these. And yet, of course, there are differences because they do have different ingredients lists. Between the two, your choice. Which ingredients list do you like more? Which one appeals to you more? A little more antioxidants, a little more brightening. I think that for the most part, as long as you don't have some kind of sensitivity or allergy to certain ingredients here, I think if you like one, you'll probably like the other. You just might find you like one a little bit more. And let's end this video with a comparison between two Drugstore milky toners. Now listen, both of these are quite different. We are going to talk about the Ordinary's Saccharomyces Ferment 30% Milky Toner versus the Byoma Hydrating Milky Toner. We'll start by talking about how these feel because that's where the biggest differences are. So the Ordinary's toner actually does feel the most like milk. I mean, you look at this toner and you can't help yourself. You just start meowing uncontrollably. This one has that very moisturizing feel where it would almost go better with the TirTir Milk Toner or the Thank You Farmer Toner, just very moisturizing. I know that one of the main criticisms with this product is that it's the smallest. It's the smallest milky toner in this video. But again, it's another one where you really don't need a lot. You need such a small amount of this. To contrast that to Byoma's Milky Toner, which, by the way, it does say this is made in Korea. This one fits in more with the TirTir Light Toner or the Isntree Yam Root. Don't get me wrong, very hydrating, but I think that this one will be less relief for those with very dry skin, and it will be more appealing for those with combo to oily skin. But to get more into the ingredients, I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited over here. To get more into the ingredients, if at this point in the video you've still found yourself a little confused with some of our conversation, I said all these ingredients that are in rice, and you were going, yeah, but rice is one ingredient. If you find this topic confusing, I invite you to spend some more time reading up on The Ordinary's Saccharomyces Milky Toner because in their blog on their website, they take the time to really explain and to be so transparent in terms of what they are doing with this product. Again, they are disclosing 30% Saccharomyces ferment, but not just that. They're telling us more about what is in that ferment because the ferment is not just Saccharomyces. No, it's using NAG for brightening properties, so we actually have this really detailed explanation for how this product works, how it is a brightening product. a brightening and exfoliating, very gently exfoliating product that still also provides hydration and moisture. This is one of the newest products in this entire video. I cannot yet tell you a lot about my own personal experience with this. I can simply tell you that I'm very excited to see everything that I see going on with this product and with the transparency coming from The Ordinary. Feel free to comment if you have tried this more. I would love to hear from those of you that have. Meanwhile, I kind of feel like the Byoma Hydrating Milky Toner is a bit more of an accessible Korean milky toner. Don't get me wrong, I say that in a good way. In a good way. This is a product that is talking about the polyglutamic acid, a very hydrating ingredient. They've included cica into this. You know, you almost always have to go with K-beauty products to find cica. And lo and behold, those two ingredients tell us a lot about what this product claims to do as well. They say that it relieves dryness. They say that it supports a healthy skin barrier. So I think with this one, the best way to describe it is that I don't find it necessarily to be that exciting, but listen, not every skincare product has to be exciting. Sometimes you just want something that's going to be reliable. So my friends, that's it. I hope this was a helpful video. Feel free to let me know your favorite milky toner in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.